Alright, so happy Halloween. I'm about ready to show you just a little bit more of what I'm doing with the whole car. I wasn't planning on updating until a little later, but the later it is, the darker it is and the harder it is to see. This is the inside of the car. This is a door that I have not done yet. And this right here is, and I'm not proud of the weld job, it's just the sheet metal is really thin. So I've tacked it down there. I've got a weld there with just some material that I scrapped from the car. And then up here, I've got this also. And then, this is actually kind of funny, got a piece of seat belt to tack the top. The window glass was removed, and Ford, in all their infinite wisdom, decided that they should actually rivet the window in, which is a pain in the butt, especially trying to get it out so that it doesn't crack the window, break the window, whatever. But I'm going to update a little bit later, especially on the website, because the website this year so far has gotten 3 times as much traffic as it did last year. So I just want to show that to you, everybody. But I'm going to wait until after midnight so I can have the final count. But anyway, yeah, this is a car. This door not done. Hopefully I'll get it done tonight. Doesn't really take that long to do, not as long as I thought. But the welding is definitely more difficult, just due to the fact that I'm using an older welder and it doesn't have a lot of adjustment on it for heat. So it tends to just blow holes in the metal. And if you guys ever do any project like this, I haven't cut myself yet, but when you start cutting into metal, that stuff's sharp. You got to be careful. Anyway, so I will update later. Talk to you in a bit. Hey, it's me again. Actually, you're watching this in succession right after the first part, so it's like bam bam, so it doesn't seem like that long. It's been a couple hours. As you can tell, the weather has slightly changed, so it's probably going to rain in not too long. But I was able to get both the doors in the car welded up, and I actually made it easier this time. I'm not sure if you can see that. A little bit better welds on the other door, and I actually used one over here on this door to climb in here to firm it up, because I didn't like this. That's real flimsy. Not that there's going to be any torque on the section of door that's going to remain, but the only thing that's going to be holding it in is these welds and the latch, the door lock latch. And I'm not exactly sure how, how shaky or how many vibrations this thing is going to have when it's actually put into motion. So yeah, much better welds. And what I ended up doing is the seat rest, the thing that you rest your head on, or the headrest rather, they had nice long bars in them, like this. And what I actually did is I just went and hacked the bar and used the pieces from it. So that made things nice and simple. But right now I got to get to the store because it is Halloween, even though I'm not doing anything this year. Got to get to the store, get some candy, and apparently I'm having a gathering of people tonight, I guess. So got to prepare for that. Get a sweep on the patio and see how many trick-or-treaters we get tonight. Ever since I started doing my yard haunt back in '06, it's just a couple props, probably starting out just like a lot of you guys do. But it's just a couple props, put in the yard, and then I made my skull fountain. If you go on online to the website, hellmouth.com, you can actually see the plans or what I did to make the skull fountain. It's really kind of cool. But I put that out in the yard and with a couple of other things. And that year, I don't know exactly, but I think that we had maybe 30 trick-or-treaters. The year after that, we had like 45, and I did a little bit more. The year after that, I actually had a real small camping trailer in here, and I had somebody else at the door, and I'd shake it and scare people as they went by. So anyway, each year it's just grown more and more and more, which is good. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how many people I get tonight. So anyway, I'm probably going to update one more time before I put this online. I told you guys that I wanted to show you the how many hits the website has had, and actually in the last hour we've had 20, so, or approximately 20, so that's like really good. But I want to do that, and also kind of show you my office too. I've got like sticky pads everywhere in there for next year, and you know, already planning. So anyway, I'll go ahead and end this and pick it up in just a second when I get to show you or tell you about how many trick-or-treaters we had this year, and also to tell you how many hits I had on the website. Okay, so just here's a little supplemental note real quick, because last year I wasn't doing a vlog and I wasn't able to show you guys a lot of the things that I've done. These right here are actually the skeleton hands that I've mounted to the board, and I've taken LED flashlights and wired them up, and those are actually Bucky skeleton hands. And then I had someone at a tattoo place in town do the graphics on here. Unfortunately, this right here is what we have for this year. And then down below I've got a little flyer just kind of explaining that we will be back next year. But the flashlights are, not only are they LED flashlights, I've wired them into a DC power supply. And the DC power supply is actually on the back. I'm not sure if you can see it right there. That's a project box from Radio Shack that's been hot glued in there, and it's sealed. That has a power supply in it, but it also has a photo sensor on top, so that the sign won't, or the lights won't be on unless it's dark outside, and in the morning they'll go off, just in case I wanted to have it on all night like I usually do on Halloween Eve. But anyway, this is the yard haunt this year. Absolutely not scary. I've got lights around the fence, got the reader board, and lights around the house. So unfortunately it's not not the best, and honestly, because I couldn't do it this year, which I'm kind of harping on that, aren't I? But since I wasn't able to do it, getting everything out of the bedroom that's all packaged up and putting it in the yard would have been a major undertaking. Actually, maybe you'd like to see that. Okay, so my bedroom used to be a one-car garage, and it's actually right here. So yeah, so this is the back of my bedroom, and right now I guess I'm a little redneck because I got car parts all over the place. I got myself a door and a seat, steering column, instrument cluster, but yeah, all this stuff all the way up to the ceiling, except for the bike, is Halloween stuff. And to get into there would just be, you know, basically I didn't package everything or pack everything back there thinking that I would only need a few things. Usually it's everything comes out. Oh, and there's the falling spike wall from last year. I decided to save it. There's the skeleton in the rocking chair that actually rocks. So yeah, so I'm still going to keep my promise and show you guys what, whoa, it got dark, didn't it? And show you guys what I did, or what the website's done. And I guess I can go ahead and show it now because actually traffic is kind of slowed down. And if you, the one thing that's really interesting about all this is, or not interesting, but maybe it is, all these little sticky notes all over the place, and the paper, all the sticky notes are for plans for next Halloween. let's see what's something that I can show you and not totally give something away. Oh, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Board up windows and doors. Next year I'm going to just cosmetically board up the windows and the doors in the front, just to give the house a little bit of a you know, like a dilapidated, abandoned house. Because next year's Hellmouth 4 is being called Resurrection, mainly for the point that I didn't do it this year, so it's back. But anyway, now let me show you this. This is like really cool. This is actually just the YouTube page that you're probably looking at just now. Alright, Sunday 10/31. Refresh this real quick. 108 page views today. Yesterday had the, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, had the most yesterday, 236 unique page views in one day. And if I go back and select monthly and compare it this year to last year, here's October 2009, followed over 1,209 views last year, unique page views in 1 month. This is this year, October 2010, 3,072 views. I mean, that's why I'm so depressed and I'm not doing it this year, because it would have been really cool. But anyway, I thought that I was going to do one more update, but since I've already done this and I showed you the sign out front, kind of updated on the car, I didn't do anything more on the car, just went and got some stuff for trick-or-treating, candy. But other than that, I guess that's it. Tomorrow I plan on working on the car more. We'll see how far I get with it. I did start to rip off the back deck lid of the car, where the speakers are and everything. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at. So happy Halloween. If you're watching this, I appreciate you know, you watching the video and seeing what I'm all about. Hopefully I can get a friend or two to help me out this year. That'd be really cool. But I don't know. We'll see. So happy Halloween. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Alright, so the battery's just about ready to go dead, but I just want to kind of go over what's happened tonight. And I wasn't going to actually say anything until tomorrow, but I'm out of the light. But the turnout tonight was like really flipping awesome. So far we've had 126 people, and although it's been kind of crappy that I wasn't able to do it this year, it was really cool that I got a lot of positive feedback from the people that have been here for, you know, that went through last year, and even some people that have been here for all 3 years. So kind of disappointing to them, disappointing to me, you know, but you know, what can I say? It's 8:37, and I'm thinking that most of the traffic is just about done. A lot of cars actually drove by and they didn't stop through, but they were looking for the haunted house that wasn't here. But anyway, next year we'll get them. I'm going to go ahead and update this before the battery dies, and we'll catch y'all later.